Howdy. Okay, second game. It's not full time, by the way. Second game of the day. Team lists are up on screen. I'll do a quick run through in a minute. Polls up in the live stream. If you've got an exact score prediction, let me know your thoughts on who you think's going to win. Yeah, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. The fan is staying on for now. I will maybe turn it off during kickoff and then see how long I can go, but it is boiling. Right, so quick run through the team lists. If you could also leave a like on the stream, that'd be great. Helps it to get out there to more people. So if you can leave a like, that'd be excellent. So for Hull FC, they have Price, Barron, Briscoe, Litton, Martin, Hardacre, Cust. In the forwards is SASA, Borough, Watts, Cartwright, Lane and Asiata. The bench includes Ashworth, Aiden, SA and Kemp. 18th man is Laidlaw. For Leigh, in the backs they have Hodgson, Brand, Niu, Hanley, Charnley, O'Brien and Lamb. The forwards include Offengawi, Ipape, Mulhern, Holton, Trout and Liu. The bench is Hughes, O'Neill, Davis and McNamara. And then Tuatavake is the 18th man. There we have it. So we've got about 13 minutes to go until we kick off in the second game of the day, in what could be the game of the round. I don't think Wigan KR kind of lived up to the hype, really, at least from the first half that I was able to watch. So it didn't really live up to the hype, but hopefully this time round, hopefully this one's alright. We will see. Right then. So yeah, if you've got a vote, let me know by voting on the poll. 50-50 at the moment. And let me know your exact score predictions. I went 26-18 to Leigh. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if FC was able to get one today. I think they get the win today. I mean, they do need to upset a couple teams in the next few weeks. Hi Alex, howdy. Okay, it's a bit of a slow start, in the chat, but it's alright. We move. Fresh glass of water as well. So yeah, if you can leave a like on the live stream, it will help to push it out to more people. That'd be greatly appreciated if you can do that. Leave a vote on the poll. 50-50 still, 6 votes. Let me know your exact score predictions. I'll do one more run through the team lists. A little bit closer to kick off. We've got 10 minutes to go. Who just sits in here and doesn't reply, just say hi, we don't bite much. Yeah, so I mean, it does interest me that there'll be people that are in here regularly, because I get roughly the number of same people in here for Super League games. So there are people that, you know, maybe they just want to sit in here, listen to the commentary, or just have it on in the background, they don't really say anything. Yeah, it's fine if they don't. I'm just curious to know, like, more people that are watching that are just sort of in the background, so just curious to know. But if you want to stay anonymous, that's fine. The only way that I think you can find out is when Ismat really gifted 5 members the other day. I assume it gifts any 5 that are in the chat at the time. So, and it gave memberships to a few people that didn't chat during the stream, but because they're in here, like, it exposed them. So that's the only way to find out, really. I can't look at a list of participants, I don't think. So it's intriguing. Intriguing. Right, we've got 8 minutes to go. It's a much slower start, this. I believe it's on Sky Plus. I didn't look properly and I haven't switched to it yet. I should have done that by now. What did we get at full time, by the way, for the soccer ball? We got 1-1 Brighton Fulham. Rodrigo Muniz 90 plus 6. Damn. Sunderland 3-0 on the opening day. God, I had 2 West Ham players in there. I had Bowen as a captain accidentally in my FPL, so that's a cracking start. Really happy about that. He might have to go next week if West Ham are just garbage. And then 3-0 for Spurs. Okay. Think it'll be a good game? I think so. I think so. It certainly helps that Hull FC have Price and Asiata back in there. Without Caesar, I think they still... Okay, it's hard to tell even against Salford, but I think they still... Oh, it's on the main channel, isn't it? I think someone said that before. Yes, it is. Sky Sports Plus HD. Yeah, I think it'll be a good game. I think that extra sort of game in there without Caesar gives them a bit of help, like an extra training session. They can see how it feels with those guys in the halves. Price back in another week, Asiata back in another week. So I think that benefits Hull FC getting some game time together and a bit of fitness in there. But I think the carries from Leigh in recent weeks, I think they've been a lot stronger. I think early on in the season, FC's pack looked good. I think they might have taken a step back. I think as a pack, they've taken a step back, but Knight as an individual improved. And, you know, SAS has been quality from the start. But interested to see what Kemp does today, see how he gets on. And yeah, I just think that the mobility of that forward pack for Leigh could be a bit of trouble for Hull FC. And then just how they've been moving the ball around. Oh, I've misspelt something there. There we go. I won't tell you exactly what it is, Alex, but I do plan to contact Hull KR about something I'd like to work on. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any other clubs that have the ability. I can work with other clubs to do it, but it's like, it makes most sense with KR with what they'll have available. So I'm going to reach out to them soon and see if they could work with me on something. Is it because we've got the most fans on the channel? No, it is not. Right, they're going through the team lists, so I will go through the team lists as well. In the backs for Hull FC, they have Price, Barron, Briscoe, Litton and Martin. In the halves they have Hardacre and Cuss. The forwards include SASA, Borough, Watts, Cartwright, Lane and Asiata. On the bench they have Ashworth, Aiden, Essay and Kemp. Laidlaw is the 18th man. For the Leigh Leopards, in the backs they have Hodgson, Brand, Niu, Hanley, Charnley, O'Brien and Lamb. The forwards include Offengawi, Gowie, Ipape, Mulhern, Holton, Trout and Liu. The bench includes Holton, Hughes, O'Neill, Davis, McNamara. Tuatavake is the 18th man. There we have it. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you could leave a like as well, that'd be great. Well, hopefully we get a good game. Kemp on debut. Good luck to him. Right. Couple of mistakes recently from Hodgson. He's been reliable at fullback this year, but a couple mistakes here and there. Hello, Kieran. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Okay. We got Alex, we got Kieran. Only people chatting right now. John Wilkins got Leigh to win by 10. James Jones Buchanan has got Leigh to win by 4. I've got Leigh winning by 8. Like what Hull are doing, throwing Kemp in the deep end, toughens him up a bit. I agree, Finley. I agree. I think also a lot this year, a bit of last year as well. There's been a lot of great signs from young lads. They've just been given opportunities, thrown in the deep end, and they've flourished in those situations. So I think the good thing as well is they've got a strong squad around them. It's not like he's having to fill in, you know, having to start in the back line, filling in for somebody else with a bunch of other young players around him. Like, he's got a solid team that he can kind of come into to do a job. So, best of luck to him today. Hope it goes well. Leigh to win by 9. Charnley first try. Okay. Do you know what? Where's Peter? Where is Peter these days? You know? Where is Peter? You know, I miss him. Where is Peter? You got to ask yourself that. Teams are coming out. Golden Point, maybe. Leigh fan listening from Cornwall. Leigh win by 6, pal. All right. At bricklaying. That is the bricklayer. Watch him right now. From Cornwall. Did you go to any of the Cornwall games before they went kaput? I'll turn this fan off in a bit. We're about to get underway very shortly. Leigh has 9-1 odds of winning the grand final. Andrew says FC by 4. Okay. Well, 16 votes, 69% say that Leigh are going to win. If you've not voted yet, make sure you vote on the poll that's in the live stream chat. And if you've got an exact score prediction, let me know. Chris Kendall will be the referee. And if you haven't liked the stream already, please do. Helps it to get out there to more people. Right, we're about to go underway. Ladies and gentlemen, second game of the day. We're underway. So we Hull FC in their charity kit, which is blue and pink. So, interesting colour combination. They look like Alpine. And it's Leigh in possession. Ipape on his left to Mulhern. Almost loses the ball. Just regathers it. Could have been a very early mistake in treacherous territory. But just regathers it in time. 15 out from their own try line. Liu with the next carry up towards the 20. Brought down in centre field by 3 Hull FC defenders. Well done, Mulhern, keeping a hold of that. That is nicely done. Next carry takes him about just up towards the 30. Lacey says that Lee is winning. Okay, well, we will see. We will see. Mulhern with the next carry over the 30. You need to end the poll, actually. So far behind. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell, Kieran. Oh, dear. So, a kick on the last from Lee. Left of the sticks. Collected on the full by Price. Hands the ball to Barron. He takes it over the 20. And a few meters shy of the 30. That's a decent return there from Barron. Decent return. Next carry from Martin. Over the 30. You guess. So Hull FC up towards their own 40. It's Lytton getting pushed back a metre or two. And next carry from SASA. So Hull FC just short of the halfway line. 2 more tackles in this set. If they can find the corner, maybe build a decent defensive set off the back of it. And build that field position. So last tackle, just inside Leigh territory. Borough will go left to Price. Kicks towards the back left. This will land just in front of the 10. Collected by Brand. Nicely done. Under pressure though from Martin. Good defensive work. Cust is there to help out. And Brand will play this just in front of the 10 for Lee. And the next carry from Offengawi. No, it's not. Certainly not. Is it? No, it's not. Next carry from Niu, who's been splendid this year. Who should I be supporting? Rival to beat third or third to beat rival? I think you should be supporting whoever wins, because you win either way. Sort of. Because if Lee win, it's a Hull FC loss. If Hull FC win, third place isn't applying more pressure. There you go. But I think you're safe from Lee anyway, so Lee's fine. Heart says FC to win. Head says Lee would like Hull FC to win to increase gap to Wire to reach 6th. Harsh that. Some proper issues with you, Kieran. I'm telling you. Hull FC play the ball on their own 30. Price will take a carry up towards the 40. Oh, would you look at that? The clock has disappeared. Asiata will switch back to SASA, who takes it over the halfway line. 4th tackle coming up for Hull. Borough inside Leigh territory. Asiata left, slightly wayward. Price launched it across to Martin. Spins and is brought down just over the 40. Last tackle for Hull. Lytton on his right to Price. Kicks from the 40 towards the back left. Hodgson underneath it. Goes up, collects it cleanly. Hardacre is there to wrap him up on the 10. He'll play this for Umaila Hanley. He will launch this towards the middle to Lamb. Early shift maybe. Now with Charnley. Carries up towards the 10. Still pumping his legs. Lamb at dummy half. Hands off to Niu on his left. Strong carry up towards the 20 there from Niu. Yeah, it's typical Sky Sports Plus, unfortunately. Hodgson up towards the 30. Ipape at dummy half. 4th tackle for Lee. He'll hand it off to Lamb on his right. Then to Liu. Well, I don't know. I don't know what minute it's at. So Ipape on his right to O'Brien. Dinks it towards the back right, looking for touch. And it bounces over the touchline. And a handover. With possession for Hull FC. Just near the 10. So Lee already trying to pin Hull FC back. Hull FC tried to do the same to Lee. Some decent kicks. Decent chase as well. We get a perm. If they win, no. I will not. We have a HIA for Offengawi. Or some other kind of injury, I'm not sure. Hamstring. Offengawi is off for Leigh. That is not a good sign, unfortunately. That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Touch means 7 set, right? No, that's just over the dead ball line. Touch is fine. Just a normal set. Third tackle for Hull FC, just short of their own 30. Borough at dummy half. With Asiata on his left, he just straightens up, cuts back towards the right, offloads it to SASA. Over the top. And a mistake there down the right edge. That is going to be backwards, says Kendall. Briscoe cuts back towards the middle. So why not always go for touch? Well, if it's just a long kick and they overdo it, then... And it's hard to find touch anyway because there's normally 3 receivers back there. But if you look for the in-goal area, like when you're 10 metres out, then, you know, you can get a repeat set if they push it over the dead ball line. So that's the risk you take. Borough, 40 metres out, right to Asiata in centre field. Now with Hardacre, switches back to Cartwright. Up towards Leigh's 30. Third tackle coming up. Best chance of the game so far. Only a couple of minutes in so far from what I can guess because there's no clock still. But Asiata takes over the 20. Fourth tackle for Hull FC. Just left of centre field. Borough. Short side left to Cust. Steps off his left foot. Room for Cust. Like a hot knife through butter. Cade Cust is in. Seamlessly. Almost looking untouched. One step and bang. He's in. How's he done that then? How's he been allowed to do that actually? That is not so typical of Leigh. With how their defence has been recently. So, interesting. I want to see a different angle of that. But that was nicely done from Cade Cust. And that's a 4-0, likely 6-0 lead. Is it Mulhern jamming out the line too early? Slips over. Yeah, Mulhern jumping the gun a little bit. Slipped over. Fair dues, fair dues. Could you make little red crosses or something for injured players? Just thinking, yeah. I've got it on the NRL ones. I need to do it for. I need to do it for these. Do I have it on this? Right, there we go. That is huge. Huge if true. Bugger my first score prediction. Shocking that. But you'll get the next one. I know you will. Perfect. The kick is also good. 6-0 for Hull. I still think Leigh are good. It maybe just disrupts the carry through the middle a little bit. It doesn't help. Because he's been huge. He's been a massive inclusion. Get back underway very, very shortly. So 6-0 for Hull. O'Brien kicks towards the back right. Collected on the full by the try scorer, Cade Cust. Hands it off to Watts, who's a big man. Takes it over the 10. We'll play this about 15, 16 out from his own try line. Borough in centre field with Asiata, gives it to SASA. Now over the 20. The clock still isn't sorted yet. How do they manage to do it every time, or nearly every time? Borough now with Cartwright down the right edge. There's an arm of lambs round the neck of Cartwright there, but Good meters on that carry from Cartwright. Centre field with Asiata, left to Cust. Now to Lane. Back in after a little while. And he'll play this just short of the halfway line. Fourth tackle, Borough on his right to Asiata now in centre field. On his left to Watts. Just holds on to that. Up towards Leigh's 40. Now the last tackle for Hull. 40 metres out in centre field with Borough. He's looking left. And he will go left to Price. Puts this one high towards just left of the sticks. Hodgson underneath it. Takes it cleanly on the 10. Spins. Lytton gets a hold of him. And he's stopped on his own 10. O'Brien now with Umaila Hanley. Nearly an arm around the neck there from SASA, but it's all good. O'Brien now with Charnley. Over the 20 and room to run for Josh Charnley. Up towards the 30. Offside maybe? Penalty? Something. But it's a penalty for Leigh. A bit of relief there. Leigh could do with building a bit of pressure inside Hull FC's territory. Marker's not square. Okay. Marker's not square. Penalty for Leigh. They will start a fresh set. 45 metres out from the try line. Nia will tap. Gives it to Holton. And he carries it over the 40. Getting dragged back slightly. So he'll play this on the 40. Ipape over on the left-hand side of the field. Back towards the middle to Lamb. Hands it off to Hughes now in centre field. 30 metres out. Second tackle. Ipape. On his right to Mulhern. Across to O'Brien. There was a bit of space down the right edge maybe, but O'Brien takes the carry himself up towards the 20. Third tackle over on the right now with Ipape at dummy half. On his left to Liu. Switches back to Robbie Mulhern. Can he get an offload? No. Stopped 15 metres out. Two more tackles. Ipape in centre field. Engage the line. Liu left to Lamb. Now Hodgson goes himself. He's stopped about 4 metres short. Last tackle for Leigh. Over on the left-hand side, Ipape goes short side left. Just goes over the dead ball line. Nice little effort there from Ipape and Niu. Down the short side left. Little kick through. Bit too much weight on it. That'll be a 20-metre tap. 7 tackle set for Hull FC. Nice idea. Nice idea. Just too much weight on it. So up towards the 30 from the first tackle. Barron. Now up towards the 40. Now Briscoe up towards halfway. Great carries already. So both at 100% completion. Leigh 104 metres. Hull 241. 60% possession for Hull FC. So territory looking better for Hull right now. Making better metres through the middle, I think, as well. It's now with Asiata in centre field. Chance for an offload. Gets one to Cust. Great support. Great offload as well. He offloads it to Borough. Watts launched it right to Cartwright. They might have the space here. Go yourself. Go yourself. Launch it to Barron. In touch. Yes, he is in touch. Does he get the ball away, though? Did he get the ball away? He did. He managed to get the ball away. Oh, my God. Cartwright should have gone himself there. He should have gone himself. He would have been in. But Leigh have possession. Mulhern takes it over the 10. It was Cust that scored first. So Hanley with the next carry. It's the 4th tackle already. Brand takes it over the 20. Great defensive set from Hull. Brand with some extra metres. Good carry. So last tackle, Ipape just short the 30. Goes right to O'Brien. Puts in a long kick down the right edge. This will be collected on the full by Martin on his own 20. Already up to the 30. And just shy of the 40. Pushed back a metre or two as well. Plays it for Cust. It is now with Lytton over the 40. So yeah, looking a lot better for Hull FC right now. Price. Now with Barron through centre field. Up towards the halfway line. Decent carry there. Pushing a few defenders back. Now Borough, 3 tackles to go in centre field. Hands it off to Cartwright on his right hand side. He then takes it just shy of Leigh's 40. So probably not quite in range to maybe move the ball, but could look for the corners again, but we'll see. Short side right with Hardacre. Eats up the metres. Possible obstruction, but they'll say play on. He'll play this ball about 23 metres out. On the right, Briscoe back towards the middle. Now with Cust. Kicks towards the back left. Not a great kick, that. Not a great kick. Collected on the full by O'Brien. Nicely done. Collected on the 20. So, a bit of luck there. Well, no, I don't know about luck, but yeah. Not well executed there from Cust. Stops Leigh from getting trapped into the corners, which they were doing nicely previously. Hodgson with the next carry, and another penalty for Leigh. Marker's not square again, maybe? I think it's the same penalty. Marker's not square. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, another penalty. Happy third higher tier subscription to me. Just got email. Oh right, third month as an actual official member. Lovely stuff. Look at him go. What a guy. What a guy. Hanley will play this down the right-hand side for Ipape. It's now in the hands of Mulhern, pumping his legs up towards the 10. They'll play this 11 metres out, just right at the sticks now with Ipape at dummy half. He's going to go short side right. O'Brien, cross to Hodgson. Hodgson slides in himself, or glides in himself. Looks quite easy, to be fair. Kendall wants to check it, but it could be a try for Leigh. On-field decision is a no try, but the video ref will check. You've got 150 on a drop goal to be scored at sevens. Does that mean 7-1? There is a player offside from Hull, I think, at least. So, possible penalty. We'll see. Obstruction. Possibly. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. This will be no try. Hull FC will retain a 6-0 lead, which then means a penalty to Hull FC as well. So penalty from the 10 from Price into touch. And Hull FC will start a fresh set on their own 40. Now with Lane cutting back towards the middle. Oh, I need to yawn. Sorry. Plays it for Asiata. Or he takes the carry, sorry. Up towards halfway. It's now with Herman SASA down the left edge. Bumps off Ipape. He's now stopped on Leigh's 40. Hull FC definitely looking like the better team right now. Definitely looking like the better team. Watts with the next carry. Up towards Leigh's 30. Hull will go left to Asiata, then to Price. Forward, I think that is. It's wayward, but forward in my opinion. Collected by Martin. Referee says it's fine. Last tackle, Litton, 15 out. On his right to Price, kicks towards the sticks. We have a contest near the 10. Batted backwards by Hardacre, Cartwright. Maybe a knock on there, or played out by Charnley. Could be a 6 again. That's a turnover. Could be worth a challenge, that, for Hull. Could be worth a challenge. They do not. They do not challenge. First carry for Leigh in this set, getting dragged back already. This is, this is not looking good for Leigh at the moment. The success they've had getting up the field is from penalties gifted away by Hull FC. They're not making much happen by themselves. Losing Offen Gowie was huge, but there's a decent bit of room here. Hodgson up towards the 30. Third tackle, still no clock sorted as well. Lamb on the right to O'Brien. 40-20 attempt maybe. Kicks towards the back right. Had the distance possibly, but not the angle. And Price cutting back towards the middle. Offloads it to Barron. He's stepping now up towards his own 30. Oh, Ipape's limping off. Oh, he's staying on. He's staying on. He was limping for a second. Briscoe takes it over the 40. Now with Martin up towards halfway. Oh, that looks high. That might be a penalty. That is a high shot from Ipape. Not much you could do. I wouldn't say there's anything else in that. Just a penalty. Yeah, just a penalty. That's all good. It's been uncharacteristic from Leigh so far this game. But Hull FC, they're carrying well. Completing high enough. I don't know if they've uncompleted or not completed one set yet. They might still be at 100%, I don't know. But they've been carrying really well. Moving the ball around nicely enough. And defending extremely well off the back of their completed sets. Hardacre, twinkle toes, steps up towards the 10. Second tackle, right at the sticks, Burra. Looks towards the short side right, but will go back towards the middle with Asiata. Pops it up to SASA. That ball nearly came loose, but he just held on to it. He stopped a few metres short, almost in. Burra, between the sticks, pops it up, and that is going to be another one, but forward. I would say it would have been forward. Yes. Fair enough, Kendall. Fair enough. I initially kind of thought forward. So I'm okay with that. Once again, Kendall brought some balls today. That is forward. So it's going to be a scrum for Leigh. Almost in. Almost in. But yeah, that is definitely forward. Don't know what the fans are booing for. Okay. There's been plenty of forward passes that Kendall's been calling in the last few months. And the refs in general, I think they've been calling a lot of forward passes. There's still some awful ones that just haven't been called. But I think they are clamping down on it a little bit. So scrum for Leigh on their own 10. Charnley down the left edge makes a couple metres. The clock still isn't sorted yet. Last night match, Wigan vs KR, was the elbow, in your opinion, card-worthy? Was that in the first half? Because I didn't see the second half because of the whole issues with Virgin TV and stuff. Ipape goes right to O'Brien. Oh, I think it was the first half. And I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was okay. Like, it was fine being a yellow. If I can remember correctly. Pape now with O'Brien on the 40. Now with Mulhern. Fourth tackle coming up for Leigh. What can I watch the game on? Sky Sports Plus HD. Like, the main Sky Sports channel. Oh, you don't have Sky Sports? Well, I should have kept reading. You don't have a dodgy Fire Stick and I want to watch it. Okay. Type this up or write this down. Go to VIPROW.NU. Definitely do not watch the game from that. That will not show you the game, and I would never endorse watching it from there. Just a rumour. And it's going to be a penalty for Hull FC. Price went up and was tackled in the air by Umaila Hanley. That's probably fair. If it was the second half, Kieran, I'm not too sure. Because I didn't see. Price is going off. He looks devastated. He looks devastated. Oh, God, he's upset. Oh, dear. Poor lad. Poor lad. I'll have to watch the highlights back, to be honest, Kieran. I'll have a gander later. So Hull FC in possession off the back of the penalty. Second tackle. A few metres shy of halfway. So big miss for Leigh and a big miss for Hull FC as well. I'll add that on to Price. There we go. Alright. SASA with a carry over Leigh's 20. Last tackle for Hull in centre field. SA is also on the field. Borough, right to Cust. Chips the ball towards the back right from the 20. Barron will go up, takes it. Push it back inside. Cust, across to Barron in the corner. Nicely done from Hull. Really nicely done. They are going to check it. Kendall wants to have a gander. On-field decision is going to be a try. Checking onside, offside, then grounding. So we'll see what the video ref has to say. There's a lot of ads that pop up, Lacey. There's a lot of ads. So yeah. Hull FC doing pretty well in this game. They're looking all right. You get a red cross, you get a red cross. Everyone gets a red cross. Who knew Offengawa was English? Who knew? Yeah, I think he's onside. I think that was just cleared. I just missed it. So, chucked back inside by Barron. That's all good. Picked up by Cust. I think this might be a try. I need to see the grounding in the corner. I think everything leading up to it looked awkward, but I think it was fine. It's just the grounding we need to see. Here we go. Grounding in the corner. It is. The grounding is. Oh, it's good. It's good. He's only gone and done it. That is going to be a try. This will be 10-0. Hull FC started brilliantly. Really well done from them in this. Really well done. Your flag changed. A red cross to a black flag. Oh dear. Oh, did it change on the stream? It probably doesn't pick up like emojis and stuff. Harvey Barron, 10th try in Super League. Plenty of people in this stream now. If you haven't liked the stream, please do. It helps get out there to more people. If you haven't subscribed, please do as well. What are we on now? We're on 11,222. Ten-0 advantage with a kick to come. What's that Hull FC kit? It's I think it's a charity kit for, I think it was Alex mentioned, somebody mentioned it was for like men's mental health, I think. Or mental health in general, possibly. But yeah, it's a charity kit. Looking like Alpine at the moment. Yeah, it looks alright actually. It's not a bad looking kit. Hardacre to add the extras from the touchline. This will be a tough one. The kick from Hardacre is looking good, and it is good. That is sweet. Sweet as you like from Zach Hardacre. That is going to be 12-0. I don't see much happening from Leigh in this game as of right now. I don't know how long it's been because there's still no clock, so couldn't tell you. But I don't see where Leigh's getting their points from. I just don't see it. Rob's on the white vodka again. Oh yeah, sure. Let's go with that, shall we? Surely that's a 6 again. Is it? Oh, SA plays it for Borough. He hands it off to Lane. Takes up towards the 20. It's been about half an hour. Yeah, roughly. Possibly a little bit longer with, or a little bit less with stoppages and stuff. Unless Leigh do their usual and wait an hour before playing, they might do. The kit's in aid of mind. Alright, okay. Gotcha. Alan Kemp. Sounds like a new name. Any relation to the Kemp playing today? Asiata with a step. Clock's gone again. Yeah, it's been gone since like the 5th minute, maybe earlier. Borough on the last goes right to Hardacre. Belts this ball high. Hodgson underneath it. Collects it cleanly enough behind the 10. And is stopped 5 metres out from his own try line. Brand with a carry over the 10. FC completing sets. Great carry through the middle. And then the defence off the back of it is really, really good. They do need more carries from Mulhern. Okay, 13.5 minutes to go. Thank you for showing us on screen. 13.5 to go. Yeah, need more better carries from Mulhern, more from Holton, more from Ipape here in possession up towards the 40, more from Niu as well. That's what Leigh really need. Well, Hull FC's defending well. Out the back to O'Brien, hits the belly of the ball from the 40. Could be swirling. Martin collects it on the full. 5 out from his own try line. Over the 10, up towards the 20. Leigh need a strong defensive set here now. They really need a strong defensive set. Nearly double the metres for Hull in this game. Damn. Okay. Briscoe with the next carry over the 30 for Hull FC. I'm going to try not to call them the black and whites at some point. Even though it counts, but they're not in black and white. Next carry from Lytton for the black and whites. Up towards the 40. Borough over on the left-hand side of the field. Back towards the middle now with Asiata. Next carry up towards halfway and still going. Last tackle. Borough. Options left and right. He's going to go out the back right to Hardacre. Kicks from the halfway line. Towards the, or just left of the sticks. Brand collects it on the full. Just in front of the try line. Perfectly placed. Great chase, great defence. Hull FC are doing a smashing job. It's now with Charnley. Next carry, just short the 10. Push back a metre or stopped immediately. Great work from FC in this game. Honestly, great work. Hanley with the next carry. Up towards the 20. Still going. Third tackle for Leigh Leopards. Ipape down the short side right maybe. Back towards the middle with Lamb. Stepping over the 30. Just shy of the 40. 2 more tackles in this set. Ipape pops up to Hodgson. He takes a carry through centre field. Just short of halfway now. Leigh with the last tackle of this set. Is that not a 6 again? Is that not... Okay, interesting. Apparently it's not. O'Brien kicks on the last from the halfway line towards the back right. Oh my god. Kemp collects it on the full in goal. That's a 7 tackle set, 20 metre tap. Mate. Thing isn't the last kick it was nailed by Cuss or Hardacre it was actually. Then that one. Just giving away a 7 tackle set. That's not good. Kemp is now on at dummy half. Hands it off to Martin. So best of luck to Kemp. Oh, hope he goes well. Hope he goes well. Is he a hooker? Does anyone know where he plays specifically? Or what he can play? Or is he just somewhere in the back row? Oh, Borough is still on. I thought he replaced Borough, but... Oh no. He went to fullback. That's silly me. Ignore what I'm saying. Just ignore me in general. What an idiot. Rappinett and Caesar on the bench. God. There's a lot of money there. Hardacre down the right edge. Pops up to Briscoe. Stopped just short of Leigh's 20. 2 more tackles in this set for Hull FC. Cartwright. Now with Hardacre. Shifting it left to Asiata. Switches back to S8. He takes it over the 20. And Hull FC about 15 or 16 metres out. No relation. Fair dues, fair dues. Left to Cust. That's not a great kick. Collected by Martin. Chucks it back in field, but that's O'Neill who collects the ball. Oh, did he just drop it? Kendall says it landed on his foot. He didn't drop it. Hull are making easy meters. They absolutely are. Great carries. Great completion. Great carries. Did it touch the ground? Apparently it did. Oh, no, apparently it's foot. I was listening to the crowd and commentators. It was the crowd that was booing for the wrong thing. Commentators were saying it's fine. Silly me. Fourth tackle for Leigh. McNamara is on. 8 minutes 50 to go. Lamb, then to O'Brien, launched it across, almost an interception. Brand eating up some more metres, up towards Hull FC's 40. Last tackle. Leigh, you've got to find the corner. You've got to find the corner. Lamb will kick towards the back right. This will be collected, or they go up on the 15 out. Collected by Kemp. Well taken. But what did Leigh not do? Find the corner. Martin with a carry, a few metres shy of the 30. Well done, Kemp. It's now with Hardacre. He'll switch back to Barron. Takes it over the 30. Borough on his right to Cartwright. Takes it over the 40 for Hull. 2 more tackles in this set. Borough in centre field. On his right to Hardacre. Had Kemp as an option on his left, but carries up towards Leigh's 40. Now the last tackle for Hull FC. And Borough left to Cust. Kicks towards the back right. Collected on the 10 by Hodgson. Anyone gone for one? No, they've not. So Hodgson will have to play this 13 out from his own try line. Lamb now with Charnley. There's a jam in there from SA, but Charnley... Oof! SA comes barrelling in. Barrelling in. But it's not a penalty, it's another penalty. So Leigh have been gifted a lot of penalties in this game so far, but they've done nothing with it off the back of it. Like, they almost went in for a try, but that was obstruction. But yeah, it's not great from Leigh. Strong hit from SA. Very strong hit. Leigh needs something before going into the sheds. They really need something. And they've not fixed it. I'm pretty sure there's 8 minutes to go, roughly 8 something. Not much. Yeah, maybe 5. Something like that. Should have made an FPL league. I think... I don't know. Not sure about that. But I'll do an NRL and Super League one for when I sort out the Patreon memberships. Because I'm going to sort out the membership so there's actual things that come with it. So with Liu, then with Trout. Good hands down the right. Hanley, the ball pops out of his hands. Collected by Lytton. And Cust is celebrating. He's happy. And Kemp with the next carry over the 40. It's a great hit from Martin. Just pops that ball out. Next carry from Ashworth. Strong run through the middle. Over halfway. Great carry from Ashworth. It's the ankle of Price. That's a sad sight. So, third tackle for Hull FC. 12-0 advantage for them. Asiata in centre field, 30 metres out. Wayward pass, but collected by Lytton. They lose about a metre, maybe 2. Lane at dummy half. Now with SA on his right. Takes the next carry on the fourth tackle up towards the 20. Leigh could go for 1 now. Like, they could easily just... Sorry, not Leigh. Hull FC could go for 1. But they go left to Hardacre. Chips the ball towards the back left. Brand underneath it. Takes it cleanly. Well taken. That was well taken. It is now with Hodgson. Stuck behind the 10 still. McNamara at dummy half. Is now with O'Neill down the right edge. Bumps off Cust. And he's a few metres shy of the 20. I think they need to spread the ball here. They need to actually move the ball around. They might do. Leigh's just going to take a carry through centre field. They had the depth there. They should have just gone for it. 4.5 minutes to go. Oh, there's a Hull KR sticking near the clock. What happened to Price? Just an injury to his ankle. There's a Hull KR sticking near the clock. Just noticed that. Out the back to O'Brien. It'll bounce once, twice. Pops up nicely for Kemp. And he takes this over the 30 for Hull FC. But he's dragged back a good few metres. Well, that's your decision, Sam. That's your decision. I do need to sort out the Patreon. I want to do it before the Pacific Championships, actually. I might try and do it before playoffs. I'll get it done soon. So, Asiata with the carry up towards the 40. Borough on his left to Ashworth. Strong carry. Over the 30 up towards the 20. Last tackle for Hull FC. It's now with Hardacre. Engage the line. Across to Asiata. Flicks the ball behind him. Barron kicks it on. Then collected by Hodgson. Room down the left if he can get moving. Hodgson with room down the left. Stop just short of the 40. So it'll be a few minutes to go. Not much left in this half. It's now with Niu. There's a scrap in backfield maybe. Clock is stopped. Pushing and shoving, bit more of it. Lamb and Cartwright getting stuck in. Hodgson there to help him out. Back underway. Charnley takes the ball over the halfway line. Now inside Hull FC territory. 3 more tackles to go. So Leigh could find a bit of success on this set. Maybe. Pops up to O'Neill. Room to run as well. O'Neill still going. 15 metres out. Don't force an offload. Takes the tackle. 6 again as well. Surely they'll finish the half with possession. Liu over the 10. Leigh 5 metres out. McNamara left to O'Brien. Across to Lamb. Good hands. Charnley in the corner. Good recovery from Hull FC. That should be a 6 again, surely. Charnley plays for Niu. Back towards the middle with Lamb. Then to McNamara. Now with Hughes in centre field. Back over the 10. 3 more tackles to go in this set. McNamara is going to go right to O'Brien. Steps off the right foot and goes for a carry himself. Stopped inches short of the try line. 4th tackle. McNamara right at the sticks. Will go short side right to Lamb. Launches it over the top. Brand loses possession. One of Leigh's only proper chances in this game. Brand can't get a hold of it. Almost. Very, very close. How much is Patreon? There'll be a few different tiers. So it will start at $4.99. The Patreon's not been made, Craig, so don't worry about it. The first tier is $4.99. Second tier is $9.99. Third is $14.99. And then there'll be one that's 50 quid. Basically, the higher tier, the more entries you'll get into a giveaway. So the hooter is sounded. Kick into touch from Hardacre. And that's going to be half time. Okay, well, Hull FC fully deserving of the lead there. Fully deserving. But yeah, so basically with the Patreon, if you're part of like the highest tier one, you can like be involved in videos and stuff or live streams. You can suggest video ideas. If you're on the £5 a month tier, you'll get an entry into a giveaway that I'll do each month. Once I've got 10 members, then I'll start doing the giveaways. But you'll get an entry into the giveaway. If you're on the £10 a month one, it's 2. £15 a month one, it's 3. And then the £50 a month would be... I think it's 20. Because I think it's 10 times the lowest one, then doubled. So you'd get 20 entries on the £50 a month one. Nah, probably not that far, Sam. Not that far. I know you're cagging for it, but not that far. Any more RL26? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe. I'm not like that much in the mood for it. But maybe tomorrow. Still thinking about a series to do. But we'll see. We'll see. That fan is going on. Now it's half time. Bear with me. Okay. But yeah, there will be... I'll try and sort the Patreon out soon. There will also be... I need to get up everything that was on them. Right, so... The 4 tiers will be... Grassroots member is $4.99. You'll get... That's general support for the channel. Access to exclusive members-only chats. Shout-outs on YouTube videos as you get with memberships already. You get 5 automatic entries into each monthly giveaway. So it's basically like an entry per pound, but the equivalent would be 1 entry, and then the higher tiers just get the same equivalent. Entry into members-only predictions league for NRL and Super League. Entry into members-only fantasy leagues as well for both. Appearance on relevant YouTube videos and live streams if they are sort of relevant to needing members on there. First grade member is the next one. That's $9.99. Same stuff, but you get double the entries into the monthly giveaway. Then Legend member is $14.99. Same stuff, but you get 20 entries, so that includes 5 bonus entries for the Legend member. And then Immortal member, $49.99. You get 100 entries into the giveaway. So $4.99 gets you 5 entries. $9.99 gets you 10. $14.99 gets you 20, and then $49.99 gets you 100 automatic entries into the giveaway. There's also monthly YouTube and TikTok video requests, so if you've got a request for something to make, then they will get done. But yeah, there's I'll put those out. We'll see what people want to do, if any. We will see. 50 could basically be the win, yes. It's not guaranteed, but it is basically the win. But that might come down, so you'll get... It would then be 1 for the $5, 2 for the $10, 4 for the 15 one, and then it would be 20 for the £50 one, something like that. Well, the thing is with the giveaways, like if I've got a lot of members, I could do stuff like, you know, there'd normally be giveaways for tickets, giveaways for jerseys. But if I could, you know, if I had enough members, I could get to a point where I'm like doing giveaways for season tickets, like one for the whole season, like one thing for all members, just get chucked into one big, you know, draw at the end of the year. And then it's, you know, the winner gets a season ticket. Or maybe two, because if you go with certain people. How many members you got now? I've not put it out there yet. I've not, like, fully activated it properly. I set it up, but I need to redo it, because I think the currency's wrong. I'd like it to be in pounds. It's in dollars at the moment, but I need to redo it. Can't see many doing the last tier, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. It's just an option. Members on YouTube. Well, it's everyone that you see at the start of videos, basically. But there was 5 gifted the other day. Okay, it's not actually coming up with members. Oh, there it is. Total members 22. But some of them are on the £1 a month one. Some of them are on the £5 a month one. Yeah, 22 members. But yeah, I will switch to Patreon soon. I won't be able to do the... if I get 10 members before Christmas, I could do a Christmas giveaway as well. It could be, you know, anything Rugby League related. Our poor YouTube badges, yeah, good point. But there'd be predictions leagues, fantasy leagues, and giveaways. Yeah, I would stick with YouTube, but it's just like they take such a massive cut. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so there'll be plenty of stuff. So at the start of like predictions videos and stuff like that, you know, there'll be a leaderboard. I'll show the top 10. So if you're in the top 10, you'll be on the predictions videos. Fortnite clan, God no. I mean, I play Fortnite occasionally. It's been a while though, but no, not a Fortnite clan. Well, go for it then. Go for it. I feel like Hull could be leading by more at this point. You got banned from Fortnite. How did that happen, Kieran? What were you doing? What were you doing? What are you playing at? Oh yeah, they're doing it without Rapinoe and Caesar as well. Just remembered that. Well, fair play to him. They're getting it done. Should do a career in RL26, you know, like a series or something. That's the plan, Slater. That is the plan. The main plan I've got in mind right now is a lot of my Tuesday and Wednesday is currently open with how like my recording and stream schedule goes. So I could record 7 games in this, like 7 games in a row on the Tuesday and Wednesday, and then upload a video every single day for over a month straight. Like, I can schedule it to upload every day so that you get 1 game in the career every single day. For over a month. There would be up to 35, 6 or 7 videos, like, in a row. So So that's the idea. And then there'd be, you know, maybe a couple of weeks off and then back to it with the next season. I think I'll put together a Google form, and I'll put it out on the community tab, and I'll put it in the Discord as well, and then people can vote on exactly who they want me to start with. So I'll basically put like all clubs from the NRL, Super League, Championship and League One, and then whichever one gets the most votes, I will start a career with that team, basically. That would be sick. Well, hopefully people would appreciate that. But it basically mean a video every day. Don't you support Warrington? I do. I do support Warrington. I was thinking just a Warrington career, but at the same time, I kind of want to start in League One. My very first thought was Keighley Cougars, because I did a little bit of work with them earlier in the year. I was thinking start with Keighley and then work the way up. But at what point do I move on? Do I have to get into Super League, win Super League, and then change, or like what do I do? What do I do? Bradford Bulls bringing back to glory could be a good shout. I do like Odsal. So I could play there. If it's actually in the game, I don't know if it is. If you get started League 1 or Champ, you can't get to Super League because it's not in-game. Oh, do they not have... Oh, have they taken promotion and relegation out of career mode or something? Is that what you mean, Slater? So I can't get promoted. Is that what they've done? Oh. Well, that's... I mean, I could always do it where it's like Keighley... Could I do from League 1 to Championship? So, like, if I went with Keighley in League 1, could I get them promoted to Championship, win the Championship, and then maybe move to a Super League club after that? Could I do that? League 1 and Championship. I think I'd maybe do that. In my head, what I'd like to do is... Yeah, actually, in my head, what I'd like to do is Keighley in League 1 and Championship, and then Season 3, maybe Salford, rebuild Salford in Super League. And then, if I win the league, get a chance in the NRL. After that, I'll go to a different Super League club, and then the NRL, do a year or two, and then to Warrington to finish, like, the year in like 5 or 6 seasons. I think as long as you manage a club, you can move up and down leagues. Oh, right. Price is English, yes. Oh, we have a better half. Yeah, Seb. A much better half needed. Video idea, rankings at end of season, best Super League NRL player, best in best 11. Yeah, I'll probably do another international review. I did one last year, like international team of the season, power rankings as well. I did want to do like something that the NFL does is top 100 players. I'd like to do a top 100 players. It's just going to be a lot of work. No, I wouldn't just put Danny Walker at hooker. But yeah, to do top 100, it would be very difficult to do. It'd create a lot of engagement because a lot of people would disagree with a lot of stuff. Depends how good Walker is by the back end of the season. Depends how good he is. Imagine, that's the thing. Imagine you miss someone. It's like, wait, hang on a minute. You are telling me you didn't put Zach Lomax in the top 100? Oh shit! No, I didn't put Zach. Oh. Assuming he would probably be in the top 100, I'd have to review it basically. I think I'd have to go through every club and then leave like a note next to somebody if they're at least in the conversation. So for example, if I'm looking at KR's squad, you put Mikey Lewis in the conversation for top 100, you put, Broadbent, would he be? But you could at least put a marker saying he's in the conversation, but you come back to it later. There's a chance he doesn't make it, but at least, so I've not missed anybody, you go through everybody and then say, okay, at least in the conversation, but we'll come back to him. Mikey Lewis, likely in the top 100. Peteku, possibly. Whitbread, possibly. So I'd have to go through every single squad and basically think, who is the top dog? Who's just below him? Who's just below him? But the thing is, it would be based on performance. Like, Payne Haas, the best hooker in the world. Best prop in the world. But maybe not the best performing prop in the world right now. So maybe it wouldn't be that high. So we're about to get back underway. I mean, if French hasn't performed in the top 100, then he wouldn't be in the top 100. That's the thing. It's not top 100 players, it's like top 100 performers. And just based on performance, like whatever their jobs are, whatever the roles are they performing above expectation, that kind of thing. It's just an idea. Like, I don't know if I'll actually do it. It's just something in mind. Number 1, Chris Kemp will get him. What a guy. Danny Walker's not going 1. Don't worry about it. John Lane in possession. Third tackle coming up now for Hull FC. Still no clock fixed. Interesting. Now with Asiata, right to Hardacre. Takes a carry himself over the 40. Pumping his legs, still moving. Still moving. Borough, over on the right. Now towards the middle with Asiata. Takes a carry himself towards the halfway line. Now the last tackle for Hull FC. Borough will go right to Hardacre. Under a bit of inside pressure from Trout. Eventually gets the kick away. Hodgson underneath it, collects it, 15 out from his own try line. Cust is there to stop him. That's a 6 again, surely. Surely. Niu with a carry over the 20. There's a couple of these from Hull FC, just holding on a bit too long. I don't think Kendall's giving them. Now, Lee's not fallen off. This is just... They've not performed like this for a long time. It's just not a great day. Not a great day for them, but we'll see how they do in the second half. Lamb, now with O'Brien, across to Hanley. Straightens up, takes a carry up towards Hull FC's 40. Fourth tackle, O'Brien. Back towards the middle with Hughes. Switches back to Liu. Strong carry over the 30, up towards the 20. And over, it's still going, up towards the 10. What a carry! What a carry! McNamara, 10 metres out, right to O'Brien, kicks towards the back right. Hanley's there, so is Brand. Hanley! Oh, just held up. Good defensive work. Oh, eventually went down, but just held up. Good effort. Do you play career mode? They're really funny. No, I've not played career mode yet. Been playing bad for the past few weeks. Since when? They've been fine. They've not been perfect, but they've been fine. I mean, against Warrington it wasn't perfect, but they're still okay. I wouldn't say they've fallen off. Player career is so good, like fullback is best position, you have to be aware, just join the attack perfectly, it's so good. Yeah, I played a fullback player career on Rugby League Live 3. Actually got the ball a decent amount. I wanted to play winger at some point, but I forgot. Or I didn't know that you could ask for the ball. So it just kind of felt lonely. But went to fullback, found out you could ask for it, and then it was alright. Ashworth with a carry. Takes it up towards his own 40 and a few metres over it as well. Some great carries from him so far. The last tackle for Hull. It is now with Hardacre. Kicks from behind the halfway line. Just towards the back left. Collected on the 10 by Hodgson. Runs it straight up and Kemp chucks him to the ground. Umila Hanley scoots from dummy half down the right hand side. Up towards the 30. Second tackle. O'Brien. Looking to his left. Launches it to Lamb. Now with Niu. Could do with a good carry here. Trying to get around the outside of Briscoe. Gets an offload maybe to Charnley. Cuts back towards the middle. Still moving over the 40. So there we go. Good carry. Third tackle. We've had 4 minutes gone in the second half. Now with Lamb in centre field. Pops out the back to O'Brien. Then to Hodgson. Switches back to Hanley. Third tackle still. Now the fourth tackle coming up. Now with McNamara. Goes left to Hughes. Steps off his left foot. Offloads it back to McNamara. Chucks it towards the left hand side. Holton collects it. And is tackled on Hull FC's 40. Last tackle. Find the corner. Find the bloody corner. O'Brien kicks towards the back left-ish. Caught in goal. Caught in goal by Kemp. Not good enough from Leigh. That's not good enough. What happens if Danny Walker ever leaves Warrington? Then we need to go sign somebody that's worthy of that number 9 spot. I ain't giving it Powell. If it's my choice, Powell ain't starting 9 for us. It's got to be either one of the other better hookers in Super League or somebody from the NRL that's actually worth a spot. Am I going to cry? I'm not going to cry. I might. I'm not going to cry. SA with the next carry over halfway. Bumps off McNamara up towards Leigh Leopards 40. But yeah, if we lose out on Danny Walker, we have got to get someone of quality. We've got to. Fourth tackle. Borough. 30 metres out. We'll go right to Asiata. Chips the ball over the top. Chase there from Cartwright. Decent bounce almost. Collected by Charnley. Hull can soak up the pressure for about 10 minutes and Leigh won't have a plan. Yeah, true. Very true. Niu with a carry over the 10. A few extra metres there up towards the 20. If you've not liked the live stream, please do. Gets it out there to more people. 42 people in there as well. Very nice. Very nice. What, is there anyone better than Walker? There's a few that are still up there. And wayward movement from Leigh down the left edge goes into touch. So if we lose Danny Walker, the players I'd be happy with getting from Super League would include, and again, I know that all these won't be realistic, but it would include getting Clark back, Ipape, Lytton. Wouldn't mind Smith from Wakefield, wouldn't mind him. But they'd be the only ones that would realistically be fine for me starting. In the NRL, God, who could we look at? Imagine Reed Marnie. Imbai, we will pay you. Imbai is good for you at 7. So, you keep him. We don't need him, it's alright, you keep him. Yeah, somebody like Reed Marnie, if he's getting sort of pushed out of the Bulldogs, but timing-wise, he'd already be somewhere else. Plus, he'd likely get in an NRL team anyway. Asiata finally going off, done a lot of great work today. Aiden with a carry. Is this his first time on the field? It might be. Third tackle. Oh, he pulled up. When he kicked over the top, he pulled up. Not good. Hull FC, only a metre out. Over on the right-hand side of the field. Borough at dummy half. We'll come back towards the middle with Cust. Switches back to Aiden. 5 metres out. There's a balloon on the pitch. Borough goes down the short side right. Hardacre steps. Goes himself. Hardacre. He is stopped just short. Good scramble there from Leigh. They really needed that. The fact that they're still in this game, given how dominant Hull FC have been, the fact that Leigh's still kind of in this game is interesting. Dodge Rabbits don't want him. God, no. No, thank you. Next carry from Charnley up towards the 10 for Leigh. It's now with Lamb at dummy half. Hands it off to Niu. Up towards the 20. Leigh needs something here. A 40-20 from Lamb or O'Brien. A break from somewhere. They go right to Hanley. Possibly here. I thought he was going to keep going then. High shot on Hanley. Is that what he's claiming? He's not going to get it. He'll play this just over the 20. It loses a bit of ground there. McNamara now in centre field with a Pape. Shifting it left now to Hughes. Out the back to Lamb. On his inside. High shot on Hodgson. Surely. And it will be a penalty. Cartwright giving one away. Yeah, fair enough. It's a nice little play down that left-hand side there from Leigh. Yeah, high shot from Cartwright. Leigh really need this territory. They really, really do. So, Leigh will start a fresh set. 45 metres out from the try line. Nia will tap and hand it off to Frankie Holton, who takes it over the 40. McNamara over on the left-hand side of the field. Back towards the middle with a Pape. Out the back to O'Brien. Pops it up to O'Neill. Takes it over the 30. Pushed back a little bit by 3 Hull FC defenders. Now over on the right, McNamara. Back towards the middle with O'Brien. 30 metres out. Switches back to Davis. Not much ground made there. 3 more tackles in this set. McNamara. Possibly forward there, but it's now with Lamb. Pops up to Holton. Good tackle there from Hardacre. Holton plays it just short of the 10. And a 6 again for Leigh. Bit of pressure now. Lamb. Bit of magic here from Lachlan Lamb. Huge if he gets this. Maybe. Did he ground it? This is going to be close. They needed something like this. Just a little bit of something from someone. On-field decision for video ref is a try from Kendall. So let's have a gander. Boos ring around the crowd. So if it's no try, it's still a set restart anyway. Okay. Ooh, SA's arm might have stopped that. That is very close. There's a chance this might be given because there's no evidence to overturn this. I've got a feeling that's held up though. Looks held up. I would agree. I would agree. So, basically my ruling in a situation like this would be, if it's inconclusive, you just replay the tackle. Exactly where the last tackle was, you just replay the tackle. If you give try or no try, then fair enough. Like, if you're confident with the grounding, but if it's inconclusive, then you just replay the tackle. Is there enough evidence to overturn it? That's the question. Or does he have to give this? Yeah, so Leigh are about to get a try that might not be a try, and that's because of the whole try, no try decision making. If you remove that, all you have to do is remove the try, no try decision, say it's inconclusive, and then they replay the tackle. That's all they have to do. That is all they have to do. So that is going to be points for Leigh. 12-4. They certainly needed it, though. So it's an important kick as well. It's close enough to the sticks. They should get it, actually. I'll just get the 6 ready. But yeah, just 1 try is all they needed. The fact that Hull FC feel more dominant than a 12-6 lead. But this is in range. This is kind of like when Saints played against Hull FC. Saints were dominant in that game, but FC was still in range. And at this point, Saints went for the drop goal. So, we'll see. We will see. "28 minutes and 38 seconds stopped on the clock. Hardacre will get us back underway very shortly. So here we go, back underway. Ipape underneath it, takes it cleanly on his own 10, carries the ball up towards the 20, bumps off Cust. And a decent place to start this set. My real name is Rob. Now with O'Neill with a carry through centre field, making a few metres. Second tackle. It's now with O'Brien. Early shift here from Leigh. Lamb goes left to Hodgson. Room here to run maybe. That's a great tackle by Hardacre. Huge tackle. On the halfway line now with Davis. Just Rob is fine. Just Rob is fine. Ipape right to O'Brien. Pops it across to Umaila Hanley. Up towards the 30 inside FC territory. Last tackle coming up. O'Neill. Inside the field with Lamb. Under a bit of pressure but gets the kick away. Not a great kick. Not a great kick at all. Taken on the full by Litton. Has an hour played, explains why Leigh started to play. You might be right. You might be right. We've got another 8 minutes or so for that, Kieran. So they're kind of there, but they're not fully there. Almost. Kemp with a carry over the 20. Hardacre with a carry up towards the 30. Fourth tackle coming up for Hull FC. It's now with SA with a carry over the 40. Good metres. Last tackle for Hull. Borough will go out the back to the left to Cuss. Kicks from his own 40. Down the left edge. Collected on the full by Hodgson. He returns it over the 20 through centre field. A few metres shy of the 30. Getting pushed back slightly by Aiden and Borough. And McNamara waits at dummy half. Hands the ball off to Lamb. Now with Charnley down the left edge. Straight into Hardacre. Comes down just short of the 30. Lamb. Now with Niu. Over the 40. Still pumping his legs. Good carry there from Tessie Niu. Penalty maybe? I was thinking that SA had a hand on the ball. They can challenge. I think Hull FC might win this. There's a hand on the ball. We'll see. Hello, Adam. Hello. So yeah, penalty for Leigh. Are they challenging it? No, I don't think they are. They are not. Did you see Warrington Reserves game? I did not. Did we win in the end? Sorry, it was 12 all at half time, something like that. So penalty for Leigh, they'll tap 30 metres out. McNamara over on the left, dummy half. On his right then to Ipape. He takes a carry through the middle. Was a bit uncomfortable there from Sam Essay. McNamara slightly more towards the middle of the field. Goes short side left to Lamb. Steps back on his inside to Hodgson. He's stopped 2 metres short. Good little effort there from Leigh. McNamara at dummy half, 2 metres out. Ipape trying to crash over, stopped by Borough. There's a good tackle, gets an offload though. Collected by Hughes, now with O'Brien. Bit of room to run. O'Brien is in. I cannot believe with the dominance that Hull have had since minute 1 that this is going to be level. I cannot believe that Leigh is still in this game. I cannot believe it. This is going to be 12-all. Why 124-13? We had Dufty King playing. Yeah, I saw that. I expect us to win with those kind of players in there. Plus, we're already a good reserve side anyway this year, which is a good sign. Being an hour now, maybe. What said it? Yeah, well, you called it. You bloody called it. Thing is, with the kind of dominance we're seeing from Hull FC, they've not done anything wrong. They've just been going back and forth, keeping Leigh pinned back. But we've been seeing improvements from Leigh. I don't think Hull FC's taken a step back. I think Leigh's just improved. I think that's what's happened. They've shifted the ball around a lot more early in the count, inside their own half, stretching that Hull FC defence a little bit. Some of the carries have been a little bit better as well. Asiata hasn't helped. I think he's possibly going to come back on. We'll see. It's going to be 12-all. It is 12-all. So we could actually be getting a drop goal in this game. And Sam put 150 quid on a 7-1 bet for a drop goal, anytime drop goal. So we could get one. And we're getting into the last quarter of the game. So we will see. ...23 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. Even if Hull don't win this one, I think it's a good sign that they can at least try and compete against the likes of Saints and Leeds when they do play them in the next 2 weeks. Which I think we already know that they can do. I think the last time Hull played Leeds, it was 18-16. That was it. I think Leeds actually won it at the end, near the very end of the game or something like that. McNamara on his left to Davis, takes it over the 30. Third tackle coming up for Leigh. McNamara on his left to Lamb, now with Holton down the left edge, coming up towards the halfway line. Ryan Hall last minute. Oh, right, okay. Slow getting up for Holton. McNamara. Now with the Pape, carry through the middle, just over the halfway line. Holton holding his shoulder, not in a good way at the moment. So now with O'Brien, chips the ball towards the back right. Kemp is there to collect it. He does inside the corner, or in the corner. Finally, an actual half decent looking kick from Leigh. Kemp will play this a metre in front of the try line. Litton's holding his elbow as well. He's not in a good way. Good defensive line speed from Leigh. Barron with the next carry. Still short of the 10. Next carry. Litton over the 10. 15 out from their own try line. Hulker and Leigh got a lot of interesting decisions. Some. There's a couple. That is a couple. Last tackle. They only make it over the 20. Cuss kicks from behind the 30 down the left edge. Going to bounce a couple times. Collected in front of the 20 by Hodgson. Comes back towards the middle. Over the 30. And a decent place to start the set for Leigh. I love that Darryl just every now and then pops in just saying that. Just the same message. I love that. Lamb. Hands off to Charlie on his left. Takes it back over the 30. They could have made a bit more ground there, but yeah, not great. 91% completion from Hull. I think I said 85 from Leigh, just missed it. New with a carry over the 40. Coming up towards halfway. And third tackle coming up. Now with Ipape. O'Brien, wayward pass out the back. Oh, kicked on by Martin. Room to run, chased by Brand, but Martin is quick. Hull FC get that lead back. In front of the sticks. Yeah, wayward stuff there from Leigh. Not sure what he's checking exactly here. Checking no knock on by Hull. Where would the knock on be? on the collection. I don't recall seeing anything remotely like a knock-on, but we will see. We will see. So the kick's fine from Martin. Then collects it cleanly. This is going to be a try. 3-0 City. Bloody hell. This is going to be 18-12. My exact score prediction is still on, but I don't know if it's going to happen. City 3-0 up. 2 from Haaland. Okay. Any assists from Aït-Nouri? Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. To Hull FC. And it's a try of Hull FC. How do you tell me about Mama Monday night? I don't know. I don't know what you're asking there, Daryl. I'm not sure what you're asking. Gained a few more subscribers during this stream. 3 more. Very nice. Went to the Wolves Stadium today. It was good. Very nice, Jack. Very nice. 16-12 with a kick to come. It's in front of the sticks, so Hardacre should make this 18. That's why I've already made it 18 myself. I don't know what you're saying, Daryl. It all doesn't make sense to me. So 18-12. Oh, kids are getting booed from the crowd because they've got Hull KR jerseys on. Back underway. Cust underneath it on the 10. Hands it off to Watts with a strong carry up towards the 20. 18 minutes, 20 to go. So, plenty of time in this for a lot to happen. Plenty of time. Borough on his right to Hardacre. Takes to carry himself over the 30 for Hull FC. Borough again at dummy half. SSA on his left. Over the 40. A few metres shy of halfway. 2 more tackles in this set. Borough looking right. Hands off to Aiden on his right. Takes it into Leigh territory. McNamara, Epape and Holton bring him down. Then the last tackle. Left to Cust. Kicks from behind Leigh's 40. Just left to the sticks. Brown underneath it. Collects it on the 10. Interesting. Sky can't afford a clock, which makes the game less intense, yeah. And is now with Hodgson. He carries it over the 10 for Leigh. That's a lot of tough work for Leigh to do. A lot of tough work. Lamb now with Hanley. Up towards the 20. Hull FC's next 5. Saint, Leeds, Hull KR, Warrington, Catalans. It's a very tough run. Epape switches back to Mulhern. Just regathers the ball before dropping it. Bumps one onto his backside. Carries up towards the 30. Plays for McNamara on the 4th. Left to Lamb. A lot of height on this one. It's going to bounce a couple times. Once, twice, 3, 4, 5,000 times. Collected by Kemp on his own 10. That's a great kick and a great chase. Kemp plays it just in front of his own 10. Or just over his own 10. So can they defend well off the back of it? They kind of need to. But Cust already takes it over the 20. It is now with Barron up towards the 30 for Hull FC. Lamb's claiming something, not sure what. Barron has to replay this. A few players offside there. But we continue. Hardacre with the next carry. Possibly stopped on the 40 by Holton and Ipape. He is. 4th tackle. Burrett left to Watts. Pops it up to SASA. Forward in my opinion. But he plays this on the last. Really? Penalty for Hull FC. Sorry, what? Okay, that... I think that's a bit of BS there, but okay. It's not like he's interfering. There's nothing stopping Borough from picking that ball up. There's nothing stopping that. There's nothing stopping Borough from picking that ball up. Yeah, it could have even been a knock-on then from SASA. O'Neill's down. Yes, his head's there, but he's not like interfering or anything. O'Brien's going to be limping off. So that'll be McNamara to 6 then. Ipape back to 9. Oh. Or was it his head? It was either him or O'Neill. Right, I'll add the injury thing on for O'Brien. Oh dear. God, you lose off Ngawi. Hull FC, they lost Price. They dealt with it quite well. I don't remember that specifically, personally. 20 metres out though. Kemp will give the ball to Watts. He's now 15 out. Make that 12. First tackle. Did they just say 17 remaining? What did they say? I didn't quite hear that. If someone else got it. Inside the 10. Burrett, right at the sticks. Goes left to Cust. Pops it up to Watts. He'll be stopped in front of the left post 2 metres out. 17 minutes, gotcha. Third tackle. Switch back to SASA. Stopped roughly in the same spot, just slightly to the left. Burrett at dummy half, left of the sticks, 4th tackle, looks right, goes right to Cust, launches it right to Hardacre. A little bit slow here, across to Briscoe, steps back towards the middle, stopped just over the 10. Hardacre goes himself down the short side right and is stopped. He'll turn over the ball 5 metres out from the try line. That's perfectly fine there. Perfectly fine. They could still work for the 1. Like that'd make sense. Could still work for the 1. Lamb at dummy half. Now with Niu, takes it over the 10. He'll play this 15 out from his own try line. Now with Lamb, early spread here for Leigh possibly. McNamara across to Hodgson. 3-on-2, or 3-on-1, sorry. Brand has to cut back towards the middle. Still moving. Offload here, possibly. Room for Brand to run. Great carry from Keenan Brand. Excellent carry. Quick play the ball for Ipape. Over halfway. Davis down the left edge. Now with Holton over the 40. On the 3rd tackle. Up towards Hull FC's 30. Now the 4th tackle coming up. Ipape over on the left. Will come back towards the middle. On his right to McNamara. And the back to Lamb. Flat pass to O'Neill. Bit of room to run. Option on his right with Hanley. Collects it. Flicks the ball on. And goes into touch. That was a nice effort there from Leigh. Really nice effort. Just didn't come off there. That was good stuff. Good stuff. Just that final flick on. A blind flick on there from Hanley. Oh, so close. So close. It's hotting up now, though. Hotting up. Hull FC, with a 6-point lead, will play this ball 15 out from their own try line. Down the right-hand side now with Barron. Takes it up towards the 20. He'll play this for Kemp. Kemp will carry the ball himself. About 5 or 6 metres further up the field for Hull FC. Second tackle. Hardacre on his left to Watts. Over the 30 for Hull. And a few extra metres up towards the 40. Third tackle. Borough in centre field at dummy half. On his left to SASA. O'Neill pushed out the line, but there's a few extra metres there after contact for Herman SASA. Fourth tackle, Borough right to Aiden. Now inside Leigh territory. Last tackle coming up. Well, some of Hull's have been bad today. So Asiata definitely out. I need to put the injury thing up for him then. Brand collects it cleanly. That was well taken. Hands it off to Hodgson. Bit of room to run maybe. No, bumps off one. Up towards the 20. Yeah, I'll do the injury thing for Asiata. Is Cuss down at the moment? Sounds like it. We've got a player down for Hull FC. Lamb's still stepping. Tries to get an offload. That's hit by a Hull player. Boos from the crowd, but it was clearly hit by one of your own guys, so I'd relax. I would relax. All the red crosses, absolutely. I could do with a... do you have enough red crosses? I just click duplicate. I could do them for every single player on this list if I wanted to. I just duplicate one and then redo it. I could do anything. I could put anything on here. Like, if I wanted to, just over my own head, let's give it a random glow, shall we? Let's give it a light blue glow. There you go. See? Randomly, you never expect it. I can just do anything. Random stuff. Why is Danny Walker on the screen? No reason. And the ball has been lost by Leigh. Bloody hell. They've been off the pace today. They've been off the pace. They've been well off the pace. Have you been injured at work? Is that Cuss off? Did Cuss go off, by the way, with the HIA? Cussed off, okay. How long's left? 10.5 minutes. Yes, and a cut. Okay, so... Right. So I'll duplicate that. And then Asiata. Move that up towards Cust. Bloody hell. There we go. Hull FC in possession on their own 40. Borough now with Hardacre. Eats up about 5 metres there. Should call injury lawyers for you. Exactly. Fourth tackle on Leigh's 40. He's now with Aiden through centre field. At some point they could set up for one. I feel like they should do. There's a kick towards the back left. Collected on the full by Brand on the 10. Leo will be coming back on soon. Hodgson, bit of room in centre field. A break would be huge. I'd really like Leigh to score again just to keep making this game interesting. Hull FC, as of right now, deserve this win. But it'd be interesting to see what Leigh can do. Leo is now back on for the Leopards. Ipape hands the ball off to Trout. He takes it over the 30. It's now with Leo in centre field. Left to Lamb. Bit of pace here on this attack. Holton gets an offload for Hodgson. That is nice. Hodgson with room to run. Great tackle from Watts. Great tackle. Ipape on the 40. Up towards the 30. Across to McNamara. Up towards the 20. Last tackle for Leigh. Come on, let's see a try from Leigh here. Let's make it interesting. Come on. 20 metres out. Right to Lamb. Engage the line. Across to O'Neill. Bit of room here for O'Neill. Oh, he's stopped 2 or 3 metres short of the try line. That's great defence from Hull FC. But that's not a bad place to turn the ball over. That's alright, actually. You don't score a try, but you turn over the ball 3 metres in front of the try line. So you just got to be strong defensively here. The clock is stopped for a second, so they can set up. Putting a strong shift here. That's a great tackle from Watts. Massive. Great defensive work. Barron with the next carry for Hull. Sorry, at the hiccups end. Great timing. Carries up towards the 20. Kemp on his right to Briscoe. Strong carry up towards the 30. Still going. Leigh really, really needed to restrict the metres here. They really needed to. Kemp left to SASA. Bumps off O'Neill. Offloads to Aiden. Back on the 40. Can he get an offload? No, eats up a few more metres. Timing into the into the Somme with the injuries. Is that what you meant to say? Unless I'm just misreading it or not. It's not clocking. You're not clocking, then I'm standing on business. A kick on the last here from Hardacre. Hodgson underneath it. Goes up. Collects it clean on the 10. Tackled in the air, I think. Was he not tackled in the air? Okay. McNamara, now with Brand, takes it over the 10. Carries it through centre field. Why are Leigh slowing the play of the ball down and then complain about it? Are they complaining about it? I don't think they've been doing it nearly as bad as Hull on a lot of occasions. Charnley with a strong carry over the 20. Still feels like with the pace of Leigh picking up a little bit. Charnley's leg is stuck. We've got to play it down though. Watts is down. Watts is down. Charnley's not in a good way either, holding his knee. Watts is down as well. We're getting 2 more red crosses here. Bloody hell. (4-0 City? Bloody hell. I was thinking like 5-0 maybe. Cherky with the goal. I hope 8-Nori's got some assists here. For my FPL. Hope he's got some. But Haaland with 2 goals. My big spenders were on Salah and Palmer. He hasn't, no. Great. Well, he'll get extra points for a clean sheet, which is alright. Wow. Caesar, Rapiner, Knight and Price all sat next to each other. And they're still getting this one done. They're still getting it done. Watts is going to be going off. Is he done for the day? Should I just give him the red cross? I'm pretty sure that's him done anyway. Yep, Watts gets the red cross. Is Charnley still on? I think he is. I haven't seen him go off. Ipape, now McNamara. Early spread here for Leigh, possibly. Over the top. Hodgson collects it. Wrapped up by Lytton on the 30. Fourth tackle for Leigh. Hanley at dummy half. Back towards the middle with McNamara. And the back to Lamb. Across to Holton. Step in. Look for an offload maybe. We stopped just short of the 40. Last tackle for Leigh. Not sure how long's left. Ipape down the short side left to McNamara. Good hands here, possibly Charnley with room to run. Wants to chuck it back inside. In touch maybe, but Borough collects it on his own 40. Possible high shot from Hodgson and a penalty for Hull FC. Was he in touch? Ooh, that's close. That is close. Yeah, penalty's fine, nothing more than that. Surely at this point now, Hull FC work for a drop goal. Surely. Even Kendall's saying it, they might go for drop goal, so watch out. Looks about 6 minutes, right, okay. SA with the first carry of this fresh set. Surely you set up for one. Surely. Hardacre probably to go for the one. Borough at a push. Well, probably Hardacre. And a penalty. So they'll go for two. 5 minutes to go apparently. They will challenge this one. My exact score prediction could have been on, but probably not enough time to actually get it. So Leah challenging the call of interference from Kendall. Yeah, so how are we supposed to determine this if we don't know when he's called it? The video ref's been like really dodgy the last couple games. Like it's so slow, we can't see the whole thing in one motion. Ref called ruck interference. Indeed he did. Indeed he did. Inconclusive. So this is going to be a penalty for Hull FC. I reckon they will get this one. They will likely go for two. I've got the 20 all ready to go. Right, so that means in future that you should not be allowed to challenge the release call timing. Surely the challenge would just be ruck interference, and that's it. Can we give the video ref a red cross? Sure. Right then. Why didn't he just rewind Sky? Good point, good point. Oh, Zaccarde's got a red cross next to him. Interesting. So Hardacre is... Oh, it's 40 metres out actually, so it's not a simple one. 3 minutes 40 left to go, the clock's still ticking. Success probability is 81%. So he just has to hit this one straight, but the problem is you have to put a decent bit of power on this one. So it could make it go a bit skew with. I would say I do hope he misses this one because I want this game to keep going. I want it to keep going. Hardacre And I think this would win it for Hull if he gets this one. Oh, it's no good. That's a 20-metre dropout. 20-metre dropout. Almost. Almost. Are they going to go short from this dropout? That is the question. Will they go short? They do go short. Collected by Barron. Oh, surely you go for one now. Either you just try and complete your sets, go to the corners, or you go for one. Briscoe with a carry up towards the 20. Borough right to SA. The ball comes loose. Batted backwards by Hanley. Kendall will say it's a lost ball. Hull FC are going to challenge. Mistake from Hull. I didn't quite see how that ball came out. Kendall called knock on. It has been challenged by Hull. That carry looks loose there from SA so far. Yep, that's definitely a knock-on. Not seeing the rest of it, not seeing it pop out just yet, but I'm pretty sure... Challenge unsuccessful. Alright, Leigh have the ball. I think there's about 3 minutes to go. That does look kind of stripped there, to be honest. 2 minutes 39 to go. The clock is currently stopped. I'm just seeing all those Hull KR stickers just on around the clock. Hanley with the next carry. It's crunch time now, boys. Lost it before that strip, maybe. Liu with a carry over the 20. Finally, a bit of singing from the crowd. Epape in centre field at dummy half. On his left to Trout, across to Lamb, then to Hodgson. Few metres down the left edge over the 40. Third tackle coming up for Leigh. Epape at dummy half over on the left edge. Now with Lamb. Switches back to Mulhern. I reckon Leigh would get one more full attacking set after this. There's 2 minutes to go. 1 minute 55 exactly. Epape. Now with O'Brien, down the short side left with Lamb, then to Hodgson, over the 40, last tackle. Find the corner, pin them back, and then get a roll on after that. O'Brien kicks towards the sticks. If this is caught in goal, this is awful. But it's not just in front of the try line. Martin, up towards the 10. This set has got to be good from Leigh. It's got to be a good set. Kemp at dummy half, now with Barron. Up towards the 20. Kemp. Show the game, please. Thank you. Up towards the 30 now. These are good metres already. Leigh is allowing... They're just allowing way too many metres here. Oh, Cust is back on. Cust is back on. I can't believe it. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. It's going to be the fourth tackle coming up for Hull FC. And SA up towards halfway. 53, 52, 51, 50 seconds to go in this game. Hardacre looks for touch. Is it going to go into touch? Collected by Hodgson in front of his own 10. Takes it up towards the 20. So here we go. Last set of the game. Holding on there from Cartwright. Lamb launched it towards the middle. Now with Umaila Hanley. Across to O'Neill. Then to Brand. A little bit dodgy there. Cuts back towards the middle. Carries up towards the 20. They might have a go here, making up some metres down the left edge. Not a lot of time left. 20 seconds. They'll have 2 plays maybe. Penalty for Leigh. Penalty for Leigh. But the clock's still ticking. That's the thing. The clock is still ticking. They will get 1 chance. Last throw of the dice. Here we go. Lamb down the left edge. Pops across to Hodgson. Back to Niu. You got to offload it. You got to offload it. Gets the ball away. O'Brien. Now down the right edge. Trout launches it across. O'Neill collects it. He needs an offload to Hanley. Back towards the middle. Collected. Offloads it to Niu. Then across this space down the left. There is space down the left. Don't you dare. Kick through from Holton. Probably not the right call in my opinion. Kemp collects it. The young man throws it over the dead ball line. And oh my God, that is full time. And breathe. Wait, no, I saved it as 20. He didn't get the kick. I saved it as 20-0. No, I got that wrong. I put in the 20, but because I thought he was going to get the kick, but he didn't. So yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. Oh, 18-12. There it is. I had the wrong score. My bad, folks. My bad. Okay. Right then, it is full time. It is officially full time. 18-12. I predicted Leigh to win. Hull FC were the better team today. It took about 50 minutes for Leigh to actually get into the game to show up properly, maybe 55. But yeah, Leigh eventually made it interesting, but Hull FC completed high enough. Strong carries through the middle. Actually kicked towards the corners, whereas Leigh, their kicks weren't great, to be honest. But Hull FC kicked towards the corners. The chase off the back of it was great, and the defensive sets were excellent as well off the back of it. Hull FC fully deserving of a win today. I was hoping that could have gone down to possibly golden point, make it really interesting, but it was a great game. Hull FC fully deserving of that win. So honestly, fair enough. Hull FC fully deserve that one. And they've now got a 3-point gap to Wakefield. Fair enough. Fair enough. Makes it harder for Warrington's chances as well. Player of the match, Kemp for me. Maybe Hardacre. Watts was good. I think Watts was really good. I'm not sure. Not too sure. Right, well, I think I'm going to put this fan back on. I'm going to call it a day there. Cuss maybe. Yeah, folks, I want to say thank you very much for stopping by. 2 games back to back. It's been warm in this room. But yeah, stream highlights will be out either tonight or tomorrow. And then we've got one more stream tomorrow, which is Saints vs Huddersfield. I might do Rugby League 26 after this. Or, sorry, after the game tomorrow. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to see. Ooh, Price. It's got some crutches there. Okay, then I'm gonna say toodle pip there. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. All those that showed up. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. If I don't see you tomorrow, fair play Hull FC getting that win. Good stuff from them. Really good stuff from them. Right then, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you for watching. See ya.